Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. On my previous video, I made a mistake. I got confused. I thought that Spider-Man Miles Morales was going to be automatically switched to PlayStation 5 version, but that's not the case. You got to make sure before you go to download that you are selecting either PlayStation 5 version or PlayStation 4 version. And I totally forgot to do that. So how do you know which version do you have? Very simple. You just go click on the app, on the Spider-Man app, and then you click options right here on this option button right here. And you're going to see delete information and a game version. Information is to tell you, you know, how big the size of the game is. And then on the game version down below is going to tell you exactly that you got the PS5 full Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales version. So don't get confused. You got to be very careful, guys. Same thing with the God of War. You got to know that you are getting a PlayStation 5 updated version. Same thing with The Last of Us when they do the update. So this is going to be a bit tricky, and you'll have to get used to it. This has happened to me a couple of times. You know, you got to make sure that you're getting a PS5 version instead of a PS4 version. You can still download the PS4 version that you can test it to see how well it runs. But the idea is to take the advantage of the next-gen system, the PS5 version. So good thing is the download, it's very fast. Install, it's very fast. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into a Spider-Man Miles Morales, and I'm gonna let you know what I think. Alright, so the game, it's done downloading and installing. Takes about 10 minutes, roughly 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes sometimes. So let's go, let's click play. I'm gonna bring my controller right underneath my camera so that way you guys can hear the DualSense, the rumble, the sound, haptic feedback, all that stuff as I am, you know, going through this game. All right, here we go. Nice. Gotta love this OLED, man. So this is the PlayStation 5 version that you're looking at. Oh yeah, right away you notice that the textures are much cleaner and better. Let me just turn off this reflection of the monitor behind me. Alright, so here I'm gonna select a graphics fidelity mode that gives you 4K with ray tracing, and temporal techniques provide an extra high quality picture from a 4K resolution base. So we're gonna start with fidelity. HDR is turned on, and let's go. And I'll bring my controller, this controller, right underneath so that way you guys can hear all that good jazz that's happening inside this DualSense PlayStation 5 controller. Let's do this. Alright, so here we go. Listen to the sound of a controller underneath. Do you hear it? Oh, I definitely feel it right now, man. I feel the vibration of the text messages coming on the phone. Alright, so ray tracing. Definitely, I see it here. Definitely see the reflection on the bus as it just passed by. But it's 30 FPS. It's clocked at 30 FPS. I feel the controller rumbling right now as he's helping him put the couch, and then they bro fist. Don't get any ideas. I said bro fist, okay? PewDiePie bro fist. Textures look very sharp. Textures on the asphalt look pretty darn good.
Hey, you think you're gonna add that new Spider-Man too? Legit? Yeah, maybe. But when it's just like that, you know? Yeah, I know. Hey, is Tails Bodega around here? Yeah, right yellow sign down the block. Can't miss it.
The HDR with ray tracing here truly is remarkable. And we're gonna dive more into the reflection and ray tracing after we get deeper into the game, as it should be. Convoy's leaving early. Okay. Oh, I definitely see ray tracing here on the reflection of that store. Perfect. Oh, that dual sense footsteps and everything, it's perfect. Oh my god. Can you hear it? Oh my god.
Hey, Pete. Today's your plane. Did I miss the convoy? Okay. Still securing a couple of minutes. But it feels good seeing the guys who was...
Let's look at the reflection. Hold on.
Real good. We're off tonight, so
Ray tracing here. Oh my god. Clearly you can see it here.
okay.
Alright, let's go to the city a little bit, where there might be a little bit more of a ray tracing reflection onto the stores.
Hey, Mom. Yeah. But,
Hold on, like over here.
check the store downtown.
Oh, thanks. But avoid Midtown.
Hold on.
Visit Convoy and make traffic and United.
Oh, yeah.
Like right here. Here.
Right there, Mom. Man.
We should be able to see that reflection much better here. Yeah, you see right here, you can see the people out and about walking around. You can see the reflection of the buildings and people there standing. You can see the reflection of Miles Morales as he's walking. Let's go over here. I think we'll get a better view over here. Like right here. Oh yeah, definitely better. Hey, Lord Gaming. Thank you, man. I'm actually recording this, so you're gonna be in the video, bro. That's Brandon, my friend. Yeah, ray tracing looks fantastic. So there's 3 different things happening here. Much better textures, better graphics, ray tracing, and of course ray tracing with HDR, and this wonderful DualSense PS5 controller, you know, with haptic feedback, and that makes for an amazing experience for a Spider-Man. Now, here's the question. Is it a drastic difference? Oh, that haptic feedback when he gets tired. Oh, dude, that's so cool. Is it a drastic difference? Well, I wouldn't go as far to say drastic. Guys, let's all agree to the words that have been agreed on in our English vocabulary. Drastic means night and day. All right? Like fire and water, like night and day, apples and oranges, all right? But Is this a better experience? Yes. This is definitely a more fully packaged experience. This is the way it was meant to be played on the PS5. Okay? And that haptic feedback, him getting tired, oh my god. That's even better. Wow, look at the ray tracing here. Ah, that's nice, man. That is super nice. You can even see him running. I don't know if you guys can see him. See him running over there. Up and down. Left and right. There he is. Alright, so ray tracing. Ray tracing. Is it a big deal? Is it a deal breaker? It depends on who you ask. Okay? To me, it's nice to have it. But is it a deal breaker? No. No. It's not a deal breaker. But it's nice to have it. You know. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if you guys can... I'm not sure if you guys can hear this haptic feedback. And like how it gets tight. Like it keeps not letting me, like it gets really tight. Like this part right here. Like when he gets tired. When he gets tired, that haptic feedback, it's like blocking the trigger. I can only imagine what they're gonna do with this PS5 controller in the future, with future exclusive games. It's gonna be interesting to see that and how they're gonna implement all of that. Can't wait for that. HDR, I mean, what can I say? HDR with PlayStation 5 on this OLED, it's nothing short of stunning. And the only way for you to know that is if you actually have this OLED TV. You gotta have this TV to understand. You gotta have a PlayStation 5 in this TV in your home to truly understand what I'm talking about and what all of the hundreds of thousands of other people are talking about. Even Digital Trends will tell you that this TV right here, it's no-brainer. This is what you want to have. But hey, if you don't have OLED or you don't want to buy an OLED, there's nothing wrong with Sony Bravia. There's nothing wrong with Vizio. Hell, there's nothing even wrong with Vizio H1. That's a very affordable OLED. But you got to remember, this thing right here, C10, it's fully loaded with features. Features that will take a full advantage of PlayStation 5 and Series X. I don't know if you guys can hear the haptic feedback. So, I don't know, is there anything else I can say here except that I can see the difference. I definitely notice the difference. Is it a drastic difference? No, it's not drastic, but it's a more fully completed experience. This is the way you should play it. If you have a choice, we'll play it on the PS5. But you're not like missing out on like a drastic difference graphically, you know. Ray tracing, it's nice. Having these little extra touches on textures, it's nice. But and of course, this right here, haptic feedback, dual sense, all of that, you know, accumulates to a more seemingly better experience. But it's not drastic. Okay, so that's my opinion. Please, guys, don't get butthurt. It's just my opinion. That's how I feel. Drastic, again, if we're gonna use the word drastic, please, let's not have double standards. If we're gonna use the word drastic, then it has to be drastic. It has to be like night and day. All right, but that's not the case here. Yes, it's better. You know, it's a better, more fully experienced game to play it like this, and this is probably the way it was meant to be played. But if you have a PS4 version, you're not missing out like on a drastic difference. That's all I'm trying to say. Ray tracing, is it a deal breaker? I don't know. I mean, how important is this to you? And I always have this debate with ray tracing. How important is this to you? This reflection and ray of light. How important is that to you? I don't know. But that's something you have to determine yourself. So sorry to hear that, Brendan. I'm so sorry, man. And anyway, I'm gonna end this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.